Hey everybody, this is Tom with MTG Casual Commander, and I'm here today to talk to you about a list of cards that are guaranteed to irritate me just by seeing them played on the battlefield. Let's get started, shall we? Number 5 on my list is Brago, King Eternal. I see this card get played, and I know exactly what your deck is going to be. You are just going to go through and flip through and blink all of your stuff, and essentially what I almost always see happen is I end up with no permanents and can't cast anything, and congratulations. That is awesome. Good job for you. My number 4 is going to be Grand Arbiter Augustine the Fourth. I mean, again, this card hits the table. Even before it hits the table, you flip over your commander, and I'm just going to sigh in just general irritation because, oh, great, stacks. We all know what's happening. This is going to be a slog of a game. Sigh. But is what it is. I mean, good card, but I don't like it. My number 3 is going to be Ulamong, the Ceaseless Hunger. And again, this kind of filters into almost all Eldrazi, but Ulamog particularly, he comes into play and he exiles 2 of your permanents, and he is indestructible and a 10/10. And like, whenever he attacks, defending player exiles the top 20 cards of their library. It is just, no, it is not okay. It is not appropriate. The original Ulamog isn't any better with its Annihilator BS either, if I'm being honest. But the Ceaseless Hunger kind of irks me a little bit more because the top 20 cards, was that necessary? Number 2, Lord Xander, the Collector. I don't know who designed this card. I don't know why they designed this card. I don't know if they thought 7 mana was enough to justify what this thing does, but they were wrong. It is a 6/6. When he enters the battlefield, target opponent, so in this case me, right? I have to discard half the cards in my hand rounded down. That's lame, whatever, moving on, right? Not a big deal. The problem is, then, if he attacks, you have to mill half your library, rounded down. So, okay, he enters the battlefield, and I have to ditch cards from my hand. And then he attacks, and now I'm milling half of my library. So you think, oh, well, easy, Tom, you just kill it. But the problem is, if he dies, then target opponent has to sacrifice half of their non-land permanents rounded down. It's just, why did they think this was okay to put all of this crap on one card? Like, seriously, not cool. But the biggest thing that is most likely to just irritate me upon hitting the battlefield is, in general, Parators. We all know what they are. You've got the Feraxian Parators. Now, the biggest offender is Vorinclex, the Voice of Hunger. This thing can get bent. Like, you get double mana and my lands don't untap, that's BS. But they're all bad. If you play any Praetor on the battlefield, all of your opponents are very likely going to sigh in irritation, and there's a good reason for that. These things are just brutal. And frankly, I'm sick of seeing them. But fortunately, we've gotten out of the Phyrexia as far as the story goes, so maybe we won't see these reprinted for a while. Now, let me know what you think about my list in the comments down below, and tell me, what card do you see that just seeing it hit the battlefield just irritates you in the wrong way? Let me know, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time for more Magic the Gathering content.
Do you agree with Thomas? Tell us what you think down below.